Thank you for that. I needed that. Y'all can't hear me. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Maybe that's why everybody was leaving out. I appreciate you for letting me know you couldn't hear me. If you got a question about the trucking industry, I'll be happy to answer. Thank you, Flat Out. Shout out to Flat Out. Flat Out Free for helping me out. I really appreciate you. If you got any questions about trucking, beer, or the beer trucking industry, because I used to be a beer delivery driver. You got a question about that? Got a question about getting your CDLs, or just semi trucking in general? I can answer those questions if you want me to. Now, what am I doing with these? I'm just trying not to gain weight while I sit here and wait at my truck stops. So I decided I'm gonna use these dumbbells while I'm sitting in. Oh, my pleasure. My pleasure. My pleasure. But like I said, I'm just using these to burn my calories while I'm here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's be the fittest truckers. We don't gotta sit around and gain weight. I'm already getting a little sweat on, and it's not even hot outside around here. I'm in the Midwest, and the weather still haven't broke yet. All right, so it's 8 minutes. I'm gonna give this thing 2 more minutes as I'm doing my reps, and if I don't get any questions, I'm just gonna shut it down because this seems to use a lot of my phone data, and for some reason, since we went to that new 5G situation, I got my phone converted, but it still don't seem like it's, acting right. Oh, yeah, you're welcome. You're definitely welcome. I wonder how y'all pay rates are gonna be. Is it gonna be a straight commission? Is it gonna be commission and hourly, or just salary? I mean, I believe I remember talking to you about that. I think you already did ask me questions about it, but yeah, when you first begin in delivery, when you go on a route with somebody and they're showing you the route, pay attention to where they're parking, pay attention to how they're interacting with their customer, and if they're putting the stuff away. Nice, okay. So pay attention to when they're putting the stuff away or when they're not putting the stuff away, because when you go to a lot of your stores, they will try to make you do things that they don't make the original driver do. So let's say you go to the stop and you go to deliver. They might say, hey, can you put that away? They know you don't want to put it away. They know it's not something you actually want to do because you're on a time limit. You're trying to get the day done. So certain stores, they will, when they see a new driver, try to take advantage of them. And that's why it's important to, when you go on a route with your person, take a notebook. And then when you go to that stop, or that account is what they call it, write down the account name, and write down if you should drop or stock. Drop means you just take the stack, drop it there, and the employee's going to take care of it. Or stock, you put stock, you know what that means. You're going to stock it away. You can even put on your notes where you parked, what time you guys arrived there. What time you guys arrived there. And he might have a list from go to this store, go to the next store, go to the next store, go to the next store. But depending on how things go on today, you might have to do an audible. You might have to, okay, this store happens to be closed at this time. I'm going to try to run over here to this next stop and come back, because you're going to have to adjust during the day. It's usually not just how the paper says. You're gonna have to adjust in what order you go depending on the circumstances, traffic. Um, the manager didn't show up and open the store on time. A lot of different things, a lot of adjustments you have to make, and it just becomes second nature as you go throughout the day. So yeah, man, you're welcome for those tips. I mean, there's a lot that we can talk about. Matter of fact, there's a lot we should talk about. Matter of fact, I should do a live on Friday about beginning a beer delivery. I think that'll help out a lot if I do a live on Friday, and if people know, then they can show up and ask questions and I can answer those. But yeah, man. Yeah, man, I honestly enjoyed beer delivery, but the only reason why I got out was because after it does start taking a toll on your body depending on what kind of delivery route you have, if you're doing side load and this and that. But I've seen people there for over 20 years, guys. It's an industry that I've worked in that people tend to stick around for a long time. And like once they get older, they'll do the route as long as they can, and then they'll move into doing day warehouse. So they'll transition into day warehouse. I've even seen drivers transition into salesmen. I've seen drivers transition into salesmen. Yeah. So it's something many people are comfortable with. It's like a comfortable job because a lot of beer industries work 4 days a week. Yeah. So that's what I did. I recently did a question on would you rather work 48 hours and a lot of labor, or would you rather work 70 hours and no labor at all? And unanimously, I had the 70 hours and no labor at all, which is what I transitioned to, basically moving to a rider. I have no labor at all. You see, I'm sitting here, I'm just waiting for my truck to be loaded, but I have to deliberately move a lot more. I have to move a lot more. You know, that's why I got my dumbbells and I'm here moving a lot more. So, yeah, man. But I did enjoy it, the beer industry, being out there amongst the people, building relationships, the day-to-day challenge, making stops on time. It's kind of like a racing game where you're trying to hit your checkpoints. But yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go live on Friday. Try to go around this time, 6 o'clock, and we're gonna talk about beginning as a beer delivery driver, fresh in as a beer delivery driver. All right, Flat Out Free, I really appreciate you. And yep, around 6 o'clock Friday. Hey, all right, stay safe, man. Yeah, or stay safe, Flat Out, I should say. And if you have some questions, please have them ready Friday, and we can talk about that. If somebody else hopped in here, if you have a question, I'll be happy to answer it for you. So I just want to let you know I am going live on Friday, and we're going to be talking about beginning in the beer delivery industry. That's what we're going to be talking about. So do any of you have any questions that's in the room right now? Please hit the like button. Hit it for the algorithm. I'm basically doing this to keep my heart rate up, burn some calories while I'm sitting around. That's why I'm doing this. I appreciate you hitting the like. I see that. But if you don't have any more questions, I'm gonna go ahead and get off of here. And I'll be uploading on Friday, going live at 6 o'clock. All right, take care. I really appreciate y'all coming through. And I'm gonna check this chat one more time, make sure there's nothing else. All right. Y'all have a good one. Be safe, truckers, and remember, you are the captain of your ship.